Okay. Okay. Now we see if we do the lagging thing. Let me know if I sound okay. All that fun stuff. I think it's working today. I think. And I have it pulled up on my phone so I can look at it. It appears to be functional. Hey, what's up, Wop? Read the entire title. Drops coming soon. Not today. They come tomorrow. It's working. It's working. Cool. Cool. That makes me that makes me feel all tingly inside. All good. Hopefully we don't have like too many hiccups today. But knock on wood, right? That's how it goes. Your stream crashed like 6 times today. Oof. Yeah, maybe your internet can't handle the multi-stream. Man, that sounds like an epic Marvel thing, subplot. The multi-stream. But yeah, I wonder if you're ordering a desktop PC. Man, you are just made of the cashola. Just made of the cashola, this guy. Let's make chat a little bigger. Seems kind of tiny. We'll see how that goes. Your laptop? I mean, it never crashed when you were only streaming to YouTube. At least not that I know of. So, honestly, it's probably just the multi-stream thing. Because that kind of stuff can really, like, work your CPU. Anyway, I'm going to open these. We are on the alt right now to start things off. I need to do the side quest is the reason, that little Deadpool side quest. After that, we'll either stay on the alt or we'll hop over to the main because I do want to try out X23. You're doing stream elements? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's... Oh, you weren't multi-streaming. Oh. Oh, that's good. You're trying to get all fancy with it. So you're ordering a pre-built then, huh? You're not going to make a PC yourself then? Side quest is BS. You can't do level 5 on the alt? Really? Really? Well, we'll try it. I'm optimistic. If we have to use some revives, like, it's kind of worth. The side quest is horrible. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, no crystal comp for you? Dang. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I'm actually shocked they went through with it, if I'm being honest. You're working on stream elements for over 13 hours? My gosh. Yeah, I'm just using Streamlabs, and it's been fine. But I kind of like a little simplistic setup I have going on. I don't like getting too fancy with it. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff, like usually around Cyber Weekend time. Get your guesses in the chat, by the way. What do you guys think this crystal is going to be? I want to see if any of you guys are psychic today, okay? In the meantime, I think I want to make the font a little bit smaller on the chat. I don't know if I can do that while I'm live, but I'm going to try. I hope so. Man, I'm actually so jelly of all the compensation. I saw like people posting their screenshots on Reddit of like the comp they got, and oh my gosh, people were making out with bandits, dude. Absolutely insane. Stream elements is totally free. You don't know if I pay for Streamlabs and works with OBS. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do a lot of like streaming stuff. But as for like Streamlabs and stuff, I had already like had all that set up like from years ago, so. Font is good, you could never read it before? Well, you should have told me, I could have made it bigger. Alright, I'm just gonna throw this on the spinner and we'll get on with it. So far I'm liking Streamlabs though. Wolf was in here the other day, he's telling me that he doesn't really like it or anything, but I haven't had a problem with it. How do you use Moman? You want to throw heavies to build up your frenzy mode, Jack, and then you just hold block once you have like 8. You can stack it all the way up to 20. Ooh, interesting. So anyway, you just will like throw heavies. You obviously have to land the heavy. That'll give you your frenzy charges. Once you've got like above, I don't remember what the threshold is, but I know after you throw 2 heavies, you can go into your frenzy mode. And to do that, you hold block. When the opponent hits into your block, you will go unstoppable. If you hit them while you're unstoppable, you'll enter frenzy. And then your frenzy counter like thing will start going down. If you want to stay in your frenzy mode, which is what you want to do, that's when you're guaranteed crit and you're inflicting bleed with every hit. You want to throw more heavy attacks. You want to throw a special 1 or a special 3. All those things will give you more frenzy charges. Now, keep in mind, if you take Mulman into a matchup where he's going to be shrugging a bunch of debuffs, he won't shrug debuffs when he's in frenzy. He will only shrug debuffs when he's outside of frenzy. So if you're taking him into a fight like that, just make sure to be wary, because you can kind of nuke yourself into oblivion if you bring him in for like hazard shift or something and the fight goes too long. But he's honestly not horrible if you aren't in frenzy, but that's how you'd want to play him ideally. Yeah, dude, Saiyan made out like a bandit too. Kind of crazy stuff. Okay, Cole's not too bad. I don't mind that pull at all. See if we can get anything from the Mythic, though. But yeah, WAP, I remember when you were telling me you were going to start streaming, I was like, you're going to stream from a laptop? I saw the little animation thing when I was going through the Alliance Discord, if that's what you just sent over. Oh yeah, I did see that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure your computer might die, but I was actually really surprised when you started and it wasn't lighting on fire. But no, a new desktop will help a bunch. That's definitely on my list. I don't have the spare cash during the holidays. Alrighty, so we got a gallon. Super happy, fun times. Nothing super crazy. That being said, let's hop into the side quest. We're gonna do threat level 5. We are Paragon. I mean, we can definitely, I think, do it. I'm not super worried about it. We may have to use some revives here and there because it's going to be really punishing if I slip up. But I think we can be okay. And to be honest, like, it's... I'm still going to go for the 7-star Awakening shards. Those are just kind of really valuable. So we're going to go for it. Puffy, fight me. Puffy, you're alive? Your PC went nuclear, yeah. Dang, dude, you just kind of went MIA. Could have powered a small village. Well, I'm glad to hear you're gonna get it sorted out, dude. I'm pretty, like, jealous, though, if I'm being completely honest, because I'm working with, like, poor man stuff over here. Dude, I'm rocking the caveman PC technology right now. No shade if caveman is in the chat, by the way. My PC is straight out of the Flintstones. Welcome in the chat, by the way. I haven't been welcoming you guys in. Hope you're all doing well. Congrats on Vibranium 2, by the way, Widow. Sorry, remember, I pay a lot more attention to YouTube chat just because that's like where most of my viewers are. So if I don't respond to anyone in Twitch chat, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I mean, I kind of am, but it's not like super malicious or anything. I thought you died. No, not really. I just you just kind of disappeared. It's like a $1,200 laptop. Was it like a gaming laptop? Most of those are like, I don't know. I don't want to say notoriously bad, but I think people think like gaming laptops can do more than they can actually do. Hey, there we go. We got the path. It's so stupid that you can do that, by the way. I can't believe... I mean, I can believe it. It's so cheese. Dang, still Windows 7? I mean, I'm still on Windows 10. Not for much longer, though. Go ahead and whoop. Good luck, Puffy. Christmas might be canceled. Santa's GPS isn't working. Might be a lost clause. Okay, man. Welcome in, man. Happy to hear the pun. I think I'm gonna boost because I'm on... I have a pretty, like, low-rank champ I'm going for this fight, so... These could be a nightmare to finish, I'm not gonna lie. That's a good work laptop, yeah. Those aren't built for much else. On the bright side, like... I don't know, I guess if you're just, like, only, like... streaming at the most basic level, you're still able to, you know? WAP, we need to set up a command when either of us go live that'll, like, notify the alliance mates. Man, that's that Yondu sig, by the way. Absolutely gross. Okay, I'm rusty on the sticks. I think there's other people that stream or do content, right? Hey, Authentic Square with the Prime. Thank you, man. Hey, welcome. The Prime over on Twitch. Absolute unit. Alright, there's one fight down. So the key here is the Odin buffs. If we didn't have the Odin pre-fight, this would still be very doable with Yondu, because he can inflict rupture through block. But because we have the Odin pre-fight, we only have to steal like 3 armor ups where we won't get blocked anymore. So for those of you that are having struggles with this quest, definitely bring Odin in, because those extra 3 buffs you get from his pre-fight help a ton. I am on Twitch right now, yeah. It would be fire? Yeah, I think we should do it, Egg. I think, like, support our own kind of thing. And I don't want to get too, like... I think it needs to be a different channel, just so people don't get so spammed with... Like, people can just silent the chat channel if they're not that interested. Puffy is fried. I'm excited though, man. I think tomorrow I might take a stab at Necropolis, guys. So you might want to be in stream tomorrow. I might start earlier, maybe like an hour or so. I'm not quite sure. I will probably make that decision tomorrow. I should have planned ahead better. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing, but I figure people are going to be needing drops tomorrow. Might as well give them Necropolis to watch, you know? I wish I could bring in Yondu. can't remember if my Yondu on this account is rank 3 or 4. I think he's a rank 4. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, he's, like, kind of dominating. But now that I said that, I probably jinxed it. Yeah, we're getting up to 6 Furies. This has been my champion of choice for this quest, by the way, on the main account. It's just Yondu with the Odin pre-fights, man. Because we're stealing the armor ups, and that's giving us the armor up as well. Gives us the buffs we need to not get auto-blocked. And if we do, we still inflict Rupture. So it's like a win-win. Alternatively, Vox is very good for this. You never landed on the Awakening Gem Shards, but you'd stop trying if you landed on the Titan Shards. Yeah, that's definitely like the best thing to do. You're gonna hold off on streaming till you change PCs? Hey, that's good. I'll have my mod back then, huh? The one fight that is really annoying is this Sam Wilson. I'm more than ready for it. I hope so, Wolverine. I'd rather over-prepare than under-prepare for something like that, though. I'm gonna really need you guys to show up and show out, though, so I don't fall asleep. I'm definitely gonna go, like, slam some energy drinks, like, pre-stream for that. Honestly, I probably should have used Herc here. Dude, look at how many armor up buffs I have, though. Thanks, son. I'll probably be okay with nothing. Maybe the barbecue sauce. Yeah, you can leave the barbecue sauce. Or you can just throw it on the thing. Sorry, I'm talking to my wife. Our dinner finished a little late because we were cooking it in a crock pot. So you guys are going to get, like, the best stream of all time. Gonna get some ASMR here. Love you too. Okay. I should have been doing this before to get my Furies. Unfortunately, like, the ability accuracy from the node doesn't really apply to... Or, like, the auto block thing from the node. I don't think it applies to his, like, built-in auto block. Yeah, Coliseum in the new EQ tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. B-Mizzle. Dude, that's an excellent nickname. What's dropping tomorrow? Tomorrow we're getting just drops. We're getting Coliseum, the new EQ. Just some new content drops. Use Dean and Serpent. Yeah, they would be really good here too, Jack. The unblockable specials and all that. Dude, I would be too. I would be too. My wife got a new laptop with her work. So that's been really nice for her. Necro, get the mini fridge ready. I'm gonna need one. Yeah. It's gonna be Wong Simulator tomorrow. I still have a bunch of energy that I need to, like, throw into revive grinding though. So I got my work cut out for me. I think we got the multi-stream thing kind of working for the most part though, so hopefully, and that's a big hopefully, nothing goes wrong tomorrow. And then we'll have people on Twitch and on YouTube. We can stream to the masses. Man, I have to do this, like, 6 or 7 more times. And no, that wasn't intentional. That's just the number I'm at, okay? Widow, I know you're already, like, furiously typing 6, 7. You can still send that. It's fine. But that is why. Dude, Deadpool got so many weaknesses on him there. And I just forgot about the root. Rip. Alright, there's one down. Quality is good. Hey, glad to hear that. Am I proficient in the ways of Wong? I am, like, not that bad in the Wongers. Oh, that'd be fun. Hopefully you get, like, good crystal like, luck. I think one day it would be fun to do that during a spending event and then just, like, go absolutely crazy and then see how far that gets me. Like, just buy every deal, do everything I possibly can. Oh, this is still way hot. Ooh. What's up, Jake? How are you, man? Wop, are you gonna finally start PC gaming with me then? We can, like, stream Phasmophobia and stuff together. Because dude, there's a lot of other games I want to stream and have wanted to stream. I just don't have a lot of people to play them with. I obviously have friends I game with all the time, but I think it's a little different if you're playing on a stream. Widow's Toast? Dude, I'm hearing conflicting messages between you two. You doubt you'll hit Thronebreaker? Nah, it's totally doable. It's in 24 hours? No, you absolutely could. If you get lucky on the crystal pulls. Because there were a couple times I was almost about to get roadblocked, and then I pulled the champion I needed. Or I barely had something that would make it work, you know? Best of 3. Never had a PC? Oh, you'll never want to go back. Steam is glorious. What am I eating, Jake? We got some potatoes. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Just sit tight. Let me see what happened. On the bright side, this is good for, like, your eyeballs. Well, I think we're good. I think. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, it's live, but it doesn't look like it's, like, the highest of definition. But it's not a black screen, so I'll take it. That looks okay. I think that's just, like, part of the hiccups that come with multi-streaming through, like, a third-party service. Like, most streamers, they'll actually just have a separate PC that they stream from. I don't think they even use, like, third-party services. I'm sure some do, but... I don't know exactly what it is. I just know whatever internet we have is, like, fiber, and it's, like, the highest possible speed, so... I think the only bottleneck here is like the service that is restreaming, and then my computer. I think that's like the biggest culprit. Am I gonna blow through an entire thing of energy just trying to like get the good path here? Insane. It's been a minute? Yeah, go for it, Jake. The thing I like about like roasts is they're so easy to make. You just like slap the meat in there. And then pretty much like, I mean, you add the rest of the stuff. Call it good. Forget about it for the next 4 or 5 hours. Or like whatever it is. Honestly, fiber optic internet speeds are so ludicrous. Like you would never actually need that. Oh, stop. Get your mind out of the gutter, Widow. Dude, if you're shattering your hopes of ever being a mod on Twitch right now. Oh my gosh, please. Don't make me burn all my full energy refills just to get the path we want. You're gonna have pot roast? Heck yeah, dude. Pot roast gang. Hey, if you need mod, you gotta behave, dude. Maybe eventually I'll get the path. Oh, yeah, you didn't know about that, Tim? Dude, I'm sorry. I would have let you know. I thought you just saw people talking about it in my Discord, but I guess you don't go there that often. But yeah, you can. They did the same thing with the Spider-Man bounty quest. That's how WAP got Bastion. Turns out that's still a thing. Mod me? Now we got WAP over there. Hey, Tim, I forgot you're actually a mod on Twitch. Bro, this is getting ridiculous. What's crazy is I didn't know this was a thing on my main account, but I just, like, I got the rarest path the very first time. Aw, Lee, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, some chicken noodle soup or just, like, chicken soup. That always feels like it really, like, picks me up. I hope you get feeling better, dude. My wife was sick like a couple days ago. I talked about it on stream and she was not having a good time. And then like her extended family got the flu. Like it's just been going around lately. I've dodged a bullet so far though, knock on wood, right? You'll use your Prime sub on December 26th? Hey, thank you, man. I don't have Amazon Prime, but I would return the favor if I could. By the way, guys, I am streaming over on Twitch, and it should be linked down below. If that link's not working for any reason, let me know. But if any of you guys want to follow me over there, that's probably, if I stream other games, where I will be doing that. So it's definitely worth following regardless. Because I think for now, at least in the near future, I want to focus the channel more towards MCOC. But I don't want to limit myself from other games. So if I want to stream, it will be on Twitch. There won't probably be like a set schedule over there, but definitely drop a follow if you can. Bone broth works wonders? True. I've heard people tell me that if you have like oregano concentrate or oil or something, that's like their home remedy. For what it's worth, I don't know if that would help anyone though. I've never tried it. I mean, I told you guys what I do. If I get sick or I like am around people that might get me sick, I will go to the store and I will buy lemons and I will just have like 3 of them. Like just totally like getting all the vitamin C that I can get. And from what I understand, like I'm not a medical professional, maybe some of you in chat are, is that vitamin C can actually like degrade like when it gets too warm, like stuff like that. And so if you're getting like vitamin C by taking it from like a supplement or a powder, sometimes it's not as like high quality and your body doesn't absorb it as well. So, at least according to my understanding and my self-taught, you know, inquiries from the internet, and it seems to work for me so far, I think it's better to get vitamin C from food. So that's why I'll usually go get like grapefruit or lemons, and then that usually will tackle any sickness I get super quick. But yeah, sleep, and then just like, I don't know, hoping you break it down, like just ride the fever out a little bit and manage it. Tea brewed with fresh ground ginger and cinnamon opens up everything. Swear by it. Hey, I'll have to keep that in mind. I do like a good herbal tea. Finally, dude. It only took like 80 energy. That's insane. You act like a 3-year-old while your sweet wife nurses you back to health. That's kind of the meme, Walrus, right? Like all those videos of like when he gets sick or when she gets sick. And it's like when the guy gets sick, it's the end of the world kind of deal. I guess a lot of us guys, when we get sick, are just like wimps. I don't know. Alrighty, let's see if we can get through this one. Getting my 6-star Yondu awakened has really helped a lot for this quest, I think. Alright, now we won't be auto-blocked. And we can block. Basically no damage that we're taking there. Because Yondu's Sig ability will apply weakness per debuff he has on the opponent. So it's really nice. Even though we're like pretty under-leveled, I think. We can just do this and just block it. I can dex that, but there's no reason to. Because we do still want to keep, like, supplying Silver Centurion with armor ups, which is, like, what blocked hits are doing. Because we still need to be stealing armor up as we go through the quest. Yondu's Pilfer mechanic, dude. So I blocked every special attack there, and I only took 2%. That's how good his Sig ability is, dude. And Yondu's not even like max Sig or anything. Usually handle colds like a champ. You always work sick. This time you got stopped in your tracks. Dang. It must be no joke then. Maybe it's like the flu or something. Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't think anything beats like staying hydrated and then resting. Obviously, I think nutrition, throw that in there too, right? Generally, when you're sick, you don't want to just, like, go smash down a bunch of powdered donuts or something. Have I done that on occasion? Yeah, but I don't think that was the move. If you worked for Kabam, they wouldn't... Dude, me neither. I don't know if it's, like, somebody just, like, started working there and they're just new. Or what? I don't know how there's been so many bugs lately. And like, look, people can make mistakes. That's totally fine. Heaven knows we've all made mistakes at work before. But you gotta think there's like safeguards put in place for like stuff like this to not happen. You know? That's what baffles me a little bit. Maybe it's like, I mean, this is objectively a beneficial bug. Like, it's a good thing. Maybe there's some rebel at Kabam who's, like, fighting back. He's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna let the people choose which path they want. And he's just, like, being a total homie. and maybe we're not giving him the love and respect that maybe he deserves. Or she. Oh, crap. I comboed a little bit too much. Man, can you imagine if I died to Psycho Man? Bounty missions have been like this for a year. Yeah, dude. Took you about 2 days to eat anything? Oh, Lee, that sounds awful, man. I did not see that, Walrus, but it would make sense, though. Because, especially if Yondu is awakened, right? Because you get your 8 Furies, you're doing a ton of damage over time. And then on top of that, if you're awakened, that means you're a little bit more safe if you choose to block. Because as you go in Coliseum, the stronger the champion will get, so you can block some hits and not die. Nemesis Jake, so this path contains 1,000 7-star Awakening Gem Crystal Shards, which, if you go by the Radiant store, the value is insane. It's very, very valuable. And I figure I would like to get more 7 stars on this account, sure. But I think while I can, it probably suits me more to benefit as much from this as I can now. And the trade-off is like I'm not getting 7-star shards, but Awakening Gems can be, I'm not saying it will, incredibly beneficial. Right? I don't think it'll happen because, you know, this is me we're talking about. But if I were to get Science, like I could awaken Spider-Ham or Nefaria. Both things make those champions like way better. So. Okay, this is actually crazy that you can launch that and not get punished. But, yeah. Being able to, like, restart this quest over and over again is crazy OP. You only get it if you get that path? You have to kind of, like, restart until you actually get on that path. But you can take it as many times as you want, and the reward will always be that. Yeah, Science would be insane. Honestly, as much as I rejoice about Spider-Ham, the objectively better pick is Awakening Count Nefaria there. I don't know if I would or not. We'll cross that bridge if we get there. It's probably going to be, like, for a class I don't even have as a 7-star yet, but it'll still be worth it, I think. Just to, like, have an Awakening Gem in the back pocket for any class. Okay, I need to watch the route this time, man. That's what cooked me last time so much. Okay, we're doing okay. I'm glad the boss we're getting is Deadpool. I think Platpool is actually probably the hardest because, like, his kit can be so random. I can probably go for a special too. That's another thing, dude. Yondu's heal block lasts, like, so insanely long. All right. Now we just have to do this and get, like, good RNG 5 or 6 more times. Widow is struggling to beat you? That sounds like Widow. I'm just kidding. I hope I don't get skill. Your wife said she likes my voice? Hey, that's good. What if I told you this wasn't my real voice? I'm actually using a voice modulator, or like one of those like I'm using voicemod.ai. When and who gets compensation? You would know by now, Jay. But it was from a few days, or I guess it would be like last week at this point, right? Where when the champion pool updated, people that opened crystals within like the first 50 or so minutes, they get compensated for everything they opened, essentially. Wait, you didn't get Yondu? I guess because you were like fresh out of units, right? For from getting Bastion. I just kind of assumed you still got him. Come on, don't make me burn all my energy doing this. At least I'm getting XP. Yeah, if you do fit into that compensation window and you haven't received it yet, probably be patient, but... Oh, gotcha. That's okay. Banquet's gonna be hype, though. Glad to be subbed again on Twitch. Hey, thank you, Freedom Fleming. Come on, give me some luck here. We are, Jay. Yeah, so on the 11th, so in a few days, there will be a login calendar that you'll be able to get a selector for the champions that were in Banquet last year. So make sure to log in, not only tomorrow, but the day after that, and that, and that, and that. Just log in every day, and you'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be a login calendar like we had last year, where we got like a new 7-star every day. I'm not 100% sure, but presumably the rewards will be pretty good on that. And we know the last reward is a selector, so make sure you're logging in. And then tomorrow you'll be able to get drops off of twitch.tv, which you can watch me over at, by the way. Make sure to follow me, link in the description. Widow's Nick Fury won't stand a chance when you get Deadpool X-Force. That's honestly probably who I'm going to pick, I think. I really like DPX. Guess who just hit Glad Circuit? Oh no, Abyss. Free selector. You wanted a Hulk? It could still happen. I would imagine there will be some crystals to open on the way to the selector. Come on, game. Bless me. Please. Oh my gosh. Is the December Punisher a rework? It's a rework, yeah. So if you have an existing Punisher, his kit will change to match that. His portrait is changing too, I believe, Mr. Frost. Welcome in, by the way, man. Hope you're having a good one. Guys, that was the last potato. I'm kind of sad. I'm gonna reboost. I think it's worth it. I could probably get Yondu to rank 5. It might just take the daily quest, honestly. Lee, right? Okay, well, Lee, I mean, you don't have to sit through a Kabam live stream. You can always watch mine. Because they're opening up drops to every person streaming MCOC. Shameless plug, I know, but... Which, honestly, I feel like that's how it always should have been, but... Like, I don't know why they wanted their stream in particular to be, like, the place everybody goes, but... whatever. Wow. I love that I can block that entire thing. Wait, Taskmaster's profile changed? I didn't notice. I didn't even know you couldn't see the rerolls before. To be fair, I usually don't watch that intently. Nor do I use rerolls myself. I did, Nick. Yeah, congrats, man. It seems everybody is getting stupid luck lately. I'm happy for you guys, though, man. And, like, people that benefited from the comp and got the champs they were looking for. I think there were a lot of you guys. Alright, beautiful. You finally got the good path after 57 tries. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, Tim. Any idea what the drops will be? No idea, gimme. Presumably, it will be some sort of progression towards Thor Ragnarok. And probably, like, a handful of other things. Probably some, like, shards, maybe. I don't really know. I can't imagine it'll be too different than their normal Twitch drops. And then they'll throw in some Thor Rags progress towards that, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tim. I thought... That's why you gotta read through the Discord more, man. Frost, if you have a decent amount of units, Banquet is a really good time to get Valiant. Because if you're Paragon, you can get the same rewards that a Valiant player can get. Because, like, as far as, like, getting stuff from crystals and things, I don't know how milestones will work. But that's how Banquet is. It's really good for people that need to progress their account. I would not be surprised at all. If you have, like, 10 to 15,000 units and you use all of them, I bet that you'll be able to make Valiant just from Banquet. Like, a lot of people made Valiant last year just from Banquet, so... I think myself included, too. I'm trying to remember. I think I did. Dude, are you gonna throw this or what, Mr. Man? Thank you. Anyway, as far as Lizard goes, I really like the champion. He reminds me a lot about Scorpion. They're not, like, the same champion necessarily, but they are, like... They play very similarly, I think. You're not, like, getting your damage from a power sting like you would Scorpion, but it's, like, functionally the same. You get the big burst of damage after the defender throws a special. Dude, Psycho Man could be so cool. I like his little, like, tetrahedron gimmick thing. He just is kind of not good. I know the bots, right? Been grinding Arena to build your stash? Heck yeah, dude. That's the way. It's pretty mind-numbing sometimes, but you got to do it if you don't want to spend a bunch. You're hoping to have a new video uploaded of Imperiosa, rank 3 Sig 100. Hey, heck yeah, Abyss. I'm jealous, dude. I wish I could get 7-star Imperiosa. I just settled on the 6-star though. Yeah, Caveman. Listen. I'm actually pretty upset. Like I've ranted about the whole crystal comp thing a bunch on stream lately, so I don't want to go too into it because by this point you should know how I feel about it. But I am genuinely surprised and like shocked that they didn't go back on anything for that. Like I wonder if maybe they just like I don't know, maybe like they clamped down on some of the content creators or something. I genuinely don't know. I think they're just kind of hoping to sweep it under the rug. I just feel like, man, I'm glad the people that needed comp got comped, because you shouldn't be like using all that hard-earned crystalage and not actually being able to get a champion you wanted. But dude, that comp was so unbalanced, it's not even funny. That's all I'll say. I mean, it's over with already, so it's not like they can... No amount of me talking about it is going to change anything, so... Man, homie has so many armor up buffs, it's insane. The Huggernaut bug? Yes. The one where you like clip into the floor. You're glad you got it, but you get the frustration of others and the precedent it sets. Yeah, that's my biggest beef. It just feels inconsistent, because with how the Titan comp worked, they taught people how they should view a situation like this. They taught you that no matter how many crystals you open, if they fudge the pool, you're just getting one Titan in return, basically, okay? So they set that precedent, and then it happens with the basic pool, and instead of rewarding people with just like a small handful of crystals, they go 1-to-1, and it's limited to only the people it affected, which is not how the Titan pool was. So I think there were maybe a lot of people that saw the Titan comp, and they thought, like, they could have opened when the crystals were bugged, but they thought to themselves, well, you know, we only got one crystal for compensation last time, so it wouldn't be smart to pop these, like, 50 basics that I've saved up, right? But that actually was the proper decision, so it's just an inconsistent thing that I wish we didn't have to, like, talk about, honestly. Well, that's actually wild, Wolverine, because that's, like, basically what it's doing. Yeah, Twitch drops tomorrow, Travis. Yondu's Stifle, procs on special one. God of the Abyss. Oh, I got you. Where, like, yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm just annoyed at the double standard that it set. They're basically teaching people, like, hoard your resources as much as you can, watch Discord like a hawk, and when we fumble the bag, open everything and do everything because it's worth. Which, like, I don't know that that's the move. Really, but speaking of something not being the move, I'm probably cooked. Oh, really? Oh, I hate the relic system sometimes. I thought I would time it just okay enough. No, really? The AI is so good! Dude, Venompool with a special intercept. Unreal. Oh my gosh. Is there a stream tomorrow? I think so. It's a lot of cat litter. That's why you get the little automatic cat litter box things. Man, that actually is kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. Venom Pool is absolutely cracked. Please give me Deadpool back. Wait, you have more than one? That's actually crazy, dude. I guess that makes sense. I was not all the way over there when I threw the relic, was I? I guess that checks out, though. You wouldn't want, like, 6 or 7 cats to share one litter box. So far, so good with Mr. V Pool, though. Mr. Pool. Oh my gosh, he's... okay. Dude, I thought I was about to get special intercepted again, and I was gonna freak. See the light at the end of the tunnel? Come on, Hercules! He's not too bad for this quest either. His special one, preventing auto block. Alright, cool. Yeah, Juice passed away a long time, Puffy. What do you mean? Dude, it's so funny the kind of personalities that cats have, man. Like, even Tiger, dude, he's just... they're so picky with everything. Man, we'd be so done with this by now if we could just get lucky on our path. Man, has it really been that long? I guess he did pass away quite a while ago. You need 1 minion crystal? Dude, that sucks. You'll get it soon, though. You know what we won't get soon, though? This freaking path we need, dude. Oh my heck. This is taking way longer than I anticipated it to. That's okay. It's going to be worth. Not if I lose all my energy refills, though. Then it won't be. Come on. I need to, like, program a macro or something, dude. Oh my... Good thing we have a surplus of energy on the alt account right now, dude. You cried when you heard about Chester? Dude, I was, like, pretty shook when Ozzy passed, but then at the same time, I was like, well, I mean, are we that surprised, considering how many drugs he's probably done? Because he used to party, like, pretty hardcore, from what I understand. How many total AG shards will this Perseverance net me? I think 4,000 more. So it's still not a full crystal, I don't think. But it's still worth. It gets me within striking distance of forming a full one. Hey, let's go. And it's just kind of a fun, chill thing to stream, to be honest. Is it watching the exact same fights over and over again? Yeah, but, you know. It's, they're difficult fights, you know? It's been an hour, I know. Dude, I told you, I didn't think it would take this long, but here we are. Just be thankful I already did this on the main account, Widow, then you don't have to watch it again. Honestly, Yondu is like making pretty short work of all these fights, though. The fact he got to do his final performance was, yeah, it was kind of like he had already, like, he had finally settled into the role of he's just, like, retired now. This path does have AG shards, yep. You're surprised when Chadwick Boseman passed away? Yeah, I didn't know he was sick either. That one took me by surprise as well. It's always crazy, like, when a celebrity passes away, and it's just, like, some of them just, like, do a really good job at, like, hiding if anything's wrong with them. Which is actually, like, mad impressive. Considering, like, a lot of celebrities, when they walk out their front door, have people with cameras, like, ready to just take their picture everywhere they go. I think, dude, being a celebrity would kind of suck. I've always said, like, I would want the wealth and stuff that would come with being a celebrity. I would not want the attention that came with it. I would want to be like an anonymous celebrity, you know? Especially if you have kids, like, then they're under, like, the public eye. Just, like, everything you do being judged and stuff. Oh my gosh, that would suck. That would not be fun. Although, maybe it would be fun. Some celebrities, I'm sure, have quite the ego. It'd be hard not to. Alright, Psycho Man down. Getting a lot better at that fight, I think. This fight is definitely the one that takes the longest. By a mile. He just gets so many armor ups. Like, you're basically relying on the rupture damage. Okay, auto block is down for him now. Get my Fury up online. Honestly, if I'm not using Hercules, maybe I should just like bring in Rocket. Because he has that synergy with Yondu that makes the Furies last longer. I just want to make sure if like Yondu dies, I still have somebody who can like complete the quest. I think most celebrities have a big ego. Yeah. I think that's probably the rule rather than the exception, unfortunately. I think that's why it's so nice when you find celebrities that are like, at least they're perceived as. We don't know if they necessarily are behind closed doors, because everybody is like different when they're in the public eye, like celebrities are. But I think that's why it's so refreshing when you find celebrities that feel just like down to earth. Kind of like Keanu Reeves, for example. I think he's that guy. He's just always being a nice dude. And that could just be the public persona he puts on or whatever. From what I can tell, though, I think he's just a genuinely good person. And, like, those celebrities like that are refreshing. Like, those are people I feel like I can really support. Because they don't necessarily act better than. They use their wealth for good. Alright, we got the root coming up. Ooh, I thought my light attack might have connected there. Thought I had my special one. That encroaching root is like so obnoxious. It makes it a lot harder to build special too. See, I was really close there, but I'll take Gwenpool though. Not too bad of a boss. There we go. We got the Fury up. I'm not sure what the time is for the live stream, Travis. If you miss it, don't worry though. You'll be able to get drops by watching any content creator streaming Marvel Contest of Champions over on Twitch. And like I said, I will be live at my same time, and I will be live over on Twitch. So you should be able to get drops on my channel if you miss their stream. And then another like wholesome actor, I feel like Nicolas Cage. He's just like a memer, you know? Like he's kind of wholesome because he's a memer. Okay, so we have the ticket we'll get here. So we get like 3,000 more, I believe. And then we will be all good ski. We're making pretty decent time. That last run was probably my best, I think. Yeah, I generally ignore celebrities too, unless they're the ones that stick out because of like, they're just great people. I definitely, like, I have certain celebrities as far as like, I like certain actors more than others, or actresses and musicians. But I don't think I've ever really had a celebrity where I've really considered myself like a fanboy. Other than Nicolas Cage, because he's just hilarious. And he's in the stupidest movies. And it's just so... He's just a funny guy. What I don't get is when you have, like... Some people will make, like, certain celebrities, like, no joke, like, their religion. That I have never quite understood. It's a little bit weird to me. Not as weird as the fact that I just cannot, for the life of me, get the Awakening Shard path. It's at 10, but you know it'll start at 12. Who knows with how things are going over there. If you want to know what time the stream starts, usually by now they will have scheduled the stream on their YouTube account. So you can probably go to Kabam Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube page. And it might, I'm not sure if it officially is up there yet, but it might show their scheduled stream for tomorrow. And the time that YouTube tells you they'll go live, yes, will be like in your local time. So that's how I always look to see when Kabam is going live, is I'll just go over to their YouTube and I'll check it that way. That's my pro tip life hack. Sharing it with all of you guys. Yeah, like if you're not following their like socials or anything, that is a surefire way to get the stream time. Honestly, like, with how little block damage I'm taking, I could probably push this guy to the special 2 every time, huh? Nah, because I think that's too many hits. He gets too many armor ups from it. I think blocking the special 1 is like the perfect medium. Alright, Centaurian down now. You just got a rage quitter? Hey, isn't that the best though? Two full energy refills to get the path, Travis? Man, okay, never mind. I am apparently getting lucky then. It seems odd to drop a live stream the same time the new content releases. Yeah, yes and no. I don't mind it. I think it's good for like people that are streaming on Twitch, for like, because it makes sense that they should do drops that the whole community will get to participate in on Twitch when there's new content for that community to stream. You know what I mean? Like, if they just did their regular live stream, like, the people might not stick around as much or be as, like, engaged with the Twitch stream, like, content creators over there. But if there's, like, a new AQ to play or like, whatever, I think that's probably pretty good for the health of the game and like viewership numbers writ large. Man, this psycho, dude. Oh my gosh. That hurts. That is like the first time Psycho Man has ever thrown a special post auto block. I actually have never seen him do that before. Alright, Psycho Man will be down shortly. Look at his health. Just melts. Just melts. Wait, really, Aaron? What's wrong with Purgatory? We can watch him react in real time when it's bugged. I hope the release of Coliseum isn't too busted. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're over on YouTube, because I don't think there's likes on Twitch, if you guys could go ahead and give a big old thumbs up on the stream. Now that we got this multi-stream going, we had like one hiccup, but so far it's been pretty good. If you guys could go ahead and like the stream, that would really help us out. Perfect. Ooh, spicy. Man, his AI is not really wanting to cooperate much right now. Oh yeah, big rupture damage now. Dude, once you get those Furies on Yondu and they're just like flowing, you really just start to chew through HP. Read your last? Purgatory. Oh, I didn't even see that you said something about it, Walrus. My bad. 2 billion damage? Oh, no. Oh, dude, go do Necropolis right now. Or I guess there's probably a health... There's a damage cap. I wonder if that bypasses it, though. I don't know why it would, but I wonder if it does. Purgatory is lethal. You're not going to try and get the emote after all, Charles? Man, you're kind of on a roll, though. You were up so close. That's actually unreal. I assume that works at any rarity. So even if you have like a 4-star perg, it's like a one-hit KO. Oh my gosh, that's like absolutely brutal. Also, like, totally not surprising. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about Battlegrounds. Oh, Kabam, what have you done? I hate that I didn't launch my special attack right there. It's just where it puts Yondu for some reason. That is like some wild activity, dude. Hopefully we can get some purgatory compensation. Dude, I want to know how that interacts with, like, end of chapter bosses. Like, the ones that you can, like, technically kill just with damage instead of doing the missions. Oh, man. No! So much block penetration. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wait. So there is damage cap in Necropolis. If you have red numbers, that bypasses the damage cap. Right, right. With the special too. Is there damage cap? Dude, is there damage cap in Epoch? Oh my gosh. That's actually like game breaking to the like 100th degree. That's a huge deal. The unfair gallon treatment, not cool, bro. Was I? I was not throwing a special there. I must have just barely been in that animation. I should have been rooted. That's unbelievable. 6,000 right now. And then we're going to get 2 more. So we'll have 8,000. So we won't be able to like get a gem yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. But this is like a ton of progress towards like a very, very valuable asset in the game. So I am totally okay with it. We take that. Chakra gates. Chakras, chakras. Everybody loves chakras. Should take science there, but Yondu's been putting in a lot of work for this quest, and I think he deserves some rank 5-age. Come on, game. Don't make me spend the rest of my energy doing this. You and I both know eventually you're going to give me the path that I want. You might as well bend your will right now. Send me there to the auto block path. It's where I am destined to be, and you know it. Dead? Okay, so 4-star rank 1 Purg will kill Winter Soldier with a special 3. That's insanity, dude. How do you break that? How do you break that? How does that happen? What are they messing around with? I don't... How does something like that make it to live? Like, I don't expect them for every patch to like test every special with every champion. That would just be like incredibly tedious and time consuming. But dude, what code did they touch to where Purgatory can just like insta nuke everything? Hey, let's go. That was way faster than the previous times. That's crazy. I don't have Purgatory. Not at a 7-star rarity, but it sounds like I don't need that. Oh, that's insane. That's so insane. Dude, I wanted Centurion to get the rework over Thorax, by the way. Because I think he looks super cool. Really? Oh, beautiful. Man, our armor ups were so high. Combined with Silver Centurion's weakness there, we blocked for 0 damage. We did it again. That's crazy. That's just like the power of Yondu, I guess. Did I see your last message? Another thing that helps Odin is the special too. More damage the bigger the defender's HP. Yeah, I was aware of that. I didn't see your message though. Sorry. You wanted a Nihilist to get the rework? I wouldn't mind that. He's a little bit more of an unpopular champion, but I think I would be for an Nihilist rework as long as they made him less annoying on defense. I hate fighting that guy. Always will. It's kind of like a Nihilist to me is kind of like when I have to fight MODOK. I've always been really annoyed with how they play defensively. I mean, like each of those guys has their counter, but still. Like if you're looking for an Annihilus counter, I mean Nico does a pretty good job. Rintra is really good. There's a lot of good options there, but that doesn't stop me from really just not liking Annihilus. Alright. Time to really pile on the damage. Dude, you guys could, like, do a new account challenge and then just use Purgatory. If you could get Purgatory, you could just, like, sail through everything. That would be so funny. Get to 300 points with the Purgatory bug? Maybe that's the move. You do tilt a lot? Dude, Battlegrounds can be super tilting. I'm surprised you, like, have been grinding it this much, man. I think you must have an incredible will, Charles. The power of the Butternator. I would have lost my mind by now trying to go to 300. Speaking of losing my mind, I can't tell you how excited I am to, like, almost be done with grinding this side quest. I should not have let all my entries pile up into one day. That was a big whoopsie daisy, I think. Definitely one I will definitely no doubt make again. It can be kind of hard managing multiple accounts. No, I didn't have enough armor ups. That's actually really unfortunate. That really sucks. Go for it, Nick. Let me know if it works. There's probably damage cap in Necropolis. There's gotta be. Weak side quests, awakening shards are nice. Yeah, I agree, Travis. It's almost not worth the trouble, but when you can guarantee getting like the resources you want, it's pretty valuable. It's just gallon food? Yeah, dude, I did use Gallon on the main account, just like for science, and he worked okay. I just really like any chance that I can take to where I can use Yondu, I take it, you know? I just really like the champion that much. You want as little work for the best reward? I get that. That's kind of how things are in real life, right? Everyone wants to do a job that's like, just they show up, it's really easy, but they make like 6 figures. That's the dream right there, dude. Oh, clutch. I will say, it really does hurt Yondu quite a bit without his Furies. Oh, my 23k on the crit there? Calm down, brother. That was some, like, serious damage. Oh, one more, dude. Jack, apparently, yeah, Purgatory's Special 3 will just, like, delete anything. You're quite late. Yeah, welcome in, Spidey. Welcome in, man. Oh, at least on this one, we can get... Oh, wait, no, we have 2 more, because this counts as its own entry thing. Oh, brother. Okay, so, wait, is that... I don't think that we're 2,000 away, right? That would be crazy. I don't think we are. Yo, dude, we're gonna be 1,000 Awakening Gem Shard Crystal things away. That's insane. Hopefully we can get those, like, some other way. Find it out at some point. Oh, boy. Please, be as nice to me as you just barely were. Okay, not a good start. Let's keep going, though. I just need to think. This will pay dividends in the future. I'll be able to make an Awakening Gem Crystal, like, very early on. It'll be really nice to have. And the value is insane. I just need to focus on getting lucky. I'm not sure. She probably does. Like, there's some bosses in story content that you can damage, technically, but not a lot, unless they're in their wounded phase. I gotta think, since she's doing a percentage-based damage, and her damage is out of control, that it probably gets by all of that. She could probably just cook a ton of endgame bosses right now. I would imagine. I think if you're not playing Purgatory, you're losing. Unfortunately, like, it's kind of like nuclear warfare. You, like, have to have Purgatory on your team. It's like you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage without it, I feel like. It definitely feels like cheating, though. So I don't encourage it. It's insane, though. I mean, you're basically giving somebody else a free win if they have Purg and you don't. I know, right? Samael, what's up, man? Did I see the Philip Rivers BS? I saw they signed him to the practice squad. Is there more drama around that, Spidey? I don't know why chat gave you a welcome to the channel. It might be because I changed a setting where you can like add like chat rules or something. So maybe that just like had it happen to everybody again, I'm guessing. Because I realized that like I don't always do a good job at communicating what people should and shouldn't say in chat. So I added that. Excuse me. After I complete a queue, I'll have the Awakening. I'll be close, Travis. I'm not quite there. I will be close. I'll be 1,000 shards away, it looks like. Oh my gosh. How bad, how down bad do you have to be? I mean, look at what Flacco's done, though. Like, he's kind of the proof is in the pudding guy. That apparently you can sign these, like, mega old veterans that wouldn't mind a couple of extra $1 million in their pocketbook. Or bank, or whatever. Get a nice cash infusion. He could probably still sling it if they could keep him safe. I just can't imagine your reaction time would be fast enough, though. Like, Philip Rivers was not really cutting it towards the end. For lack of a better word. He definitely went out like a whimper instead of going out like a bang. Unless I'm completely misremembering. Like, he was just throwing like tons of picks his last year. But who knows, man? Maybe with a little bit of rest, a little bit of time away, I don't know. Flacco is different, I agree. I think Flacco's build too holds up better over time. Rivers was never really like peak athleticism. Unless I just completely forgot everything about Philip Rivers. But he was more of a guy that wasn't like really gonna beat you with crazy athleticism. He just like really could throw the ball. We're almost there. Oh my gosh, Centurion down. Britain and Dark Phoenix have safeguard. Yeah, they could be used for purgatory, I suppose. Half the community gets banned tomorrow. I hope not. Listen, dude. Oh, man. With how the game has been recently, it feels like we need another big comp, first of all. But, like, listen, dude. Like, you can't send a message that basically we're going to let people benefit from our incompetence and then punish people for like taking advantage of whoopsie daisies that your company performs. There's no way they can't. I could see them maybe rolling back progress, like if you guys cleared a bunch of content with purgatory, but I think that might be too difficult to do. I think you'll be fine if you're playing purgatory. Obviously, with any like bug in the game, though, there is risk, so I would probably not use purgatory outside of like if you're just testing it for the memes. You might get away with it, you might not, as far as like powering through content. Who knows? This game confuses me, man. I love it so much, but sometimes it confuses me. Dude, do you guys think you could one-tap Ares? Can you special 3 Ares? Wait, can you special 3 Ares? If you can, that's nuts. Oh my gosh, somebody needs to... I don't think you can special 3 him. Maybe you can. But dude, you could insta-take him to the last phase. Oh, that would be awesome. Do you use Purgatory? Kabam will double other ords you get. Right, Caveman? That's like the double standard they said. I don't know what to tell you guys. You just want... Yeah, I'm sorry, Widow. He has a built-in safeguard? Oh, okay. I know he'll go straight to immortality. I'm just wondering if you would just go straight to 1%. You just broke 14 billion damage. That's insane, Abyss. If you throw a special 3 with Purgatory right now, Spidey, the damage is godlike. It's like in the billions. It'll insta-kill basically anything. For, I don't know, reasons. I guess. It's truly one of the bugs of our time. If it's not fixed like tonight, dude, the ramifications. Wait, what about... Oh, wait, you can't use her for Coliseum, can you? Oh, gosh. Kabam. You know what I bet it was? So the way they calculate Purgatory Special 3... You guys said it's like a percentage of a number, right? They probably had to change or tweak something in their code to make that work with Coliseum in terms of calculations. I don't know what. That's the only thing that my brain could think about. Is that it would have Coliseum, like... That would be the source. I mean, it... Duh, kind of, I guess. Because that is the update that came out. I don't know. I wish I was like a big programmer guy so I could like give you guys insight onto things like this. The inside scoop. Yeah, that would be really cool. I'm surprised there hasn't been a maintenance either. Yeah, definitely don't just go run through a bunch of content. I know that, like, Kabam does have systems in place for that. Like, there's people that get banned on the regular because they're just, like, rapid fire running through story modes or, like, Necropolis and stuff like that because they're cheating. Kabam can kind of, like, see if you're just, like, smashing through stuff like that. So I think you're probably playing with fire. That being said, again, I don't know how to advise you guys anymore because their standard has seemed to change and ebb and flow lately, so like sometimes they want to reward people for exploiting bugs or glitches, and then on the other hand they don't, and I don't even know. Bottom line, I don't advise you do it outside of the memes. I want to make that very clear. And if you want to be super safe, just go watch a video about it. It sounds like Legacy put out a video for it, so you definitely won't get banned. in that instance. But the worst I could see is them rolling back, like, progress you made by using it. It's not like they could undo every fight you did with Purgatory. Man, can you imagine if damage cap wasn't a thing? This bug would be so elite. Dude, we're almost there. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, chat. Oh, come on. We have one more run after this. And then we are home free. They have to be aware of it if one of their content creators made a video on it. I would imagine, Jack. So I guarantee you they know about it, yeah. You made progress in arena, don't roll it back. Right. Yeah, I know, Caveman. I wish story content came out faster, dude. You're gonna have to try another path. Oh, yeah, Viv would totally ruin that. You could maybe do the Absman path. Maybe. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of ready for this one to be over. I'm gonna hear Yondu whistles in my dreams tonight. What? Hey, Asha. Hey, there's still time. Don't count me out just yet, okay? Welcome in, by the way. No, I did arena grinding last night. I didn't want to overload you guys too much with exciting gameplay. I figured I'd treat you to something special. The same 4 fights over and over again. Like old Elder difficulty style. Oh, I hope they're really juicy, Samael. I think we can potentially, like, guess based on the milestones for Banquet. That's my guess. The fact that the top ranks are getting rank 5s, by the way, that leads me to believe full exploration of Act 9 will be like a rank 5 crystal, or maybe 2. I don't know that it will be in the 9.4 completion rewards. You might get Catalyst towards that rank, but I don't think you'll get the rank up itself. It'll probably be limited to exploration of the entire chapter, I would imagine. Or like entire act, sorry. You already have Purg in your Battlegrounds deck. What are they going to do about it? Hopefully nothing. I would love to see their back-end statistics, though. See how many people have used Purgatory in the last 24 hours. They're probably like, what is going on? At least they were. I guarantee they know about it now. They can't ban us all, right, chat? If we just all use Purgatory. The Area 51 raid kind of like thinking. That was peak humanity, by the way. I wish I could have gone. Dude, you can just, like, block so much with Yondu when he's awakened. It does nothing. What's the topic right now? We're still kind of talking about a purgatory bug going on right now, James. Where your special 3 does, like, a bajillion damage. Dormammu, I've come to make a bargain vibes. Dude, I love the Doctor Strange movie, by the way. What you'd like is a full 200 stack of generic 7-star SIGs. I wouldn't mind that, Samael. When 9.4 comes out, not only are we getting completion and exploration for the chapter, we're getting completion and exploration rewards for all of Act 9. Yeah, correct. Yeah, they should be pretty juicy. Can Paragon get the Glorious Guardian selector from the anniversary login? I believe so, yeah. I believe so, Francis. Welcome in, by the way. Banquet... Aaron, shh. But anyway, Banquet this year, like, and the way it's always been, is I think it's like Thronebreaker and up. They pretty much get the same thing. It's a very, like, equalizing piece of content. Kabam crashed, I think, put out a post about it. And he said it's the time of the year when the lower ranks get to roleplay as Valiant players. So I believe you get the same stuff out of the Banquet crystals and all that fun stuff. That's why it's a really good time to get Valiant. And there's a lot of people that will be able to get Valiant just from the spoils of Banquet. There's a bug right now with Purgatory. And apparently, if you throw a special 3, it just does like a billion damage. Like not just a billion, like multiple billions of damage. Which, as you can imagine, is a little broken. Oh, dang, that sucks. That was a good try, Nick. But hey, I mean, if any of you guys haven't cleared Realm of Legends yet, now would be a perfect time. Go in there with a 3-star Purgatory. And do some damage. I would guess 2. That's just how it's been in the past, I think. Who hasn't cleared Realm of Legends? People with new accounts. We get a lot of new people in the stream all the time. That being said, don't exploit the bug if you want to just be safe about things. All right, plat pool to finish it off. Wait, there's a Karina challenge with Purgatory? Oh no, which one? Is it like one that'll give you a 7-star? That's not good. Oh, kabam. Oh no. Wait, it's a Dimensional Beings? Wait, that's a... Isn't that a Necropolis one though? Or is it not? Because Necropolis won't matter. good. We caught him. It gives 7-star shards. Oh, boy. Oh, Kabam. What have you done? You're telling me he wasn't close enough to get punched in the face there? I disagree. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for us. Man, Platpool is like the worst one for this. Because you have to throw a special for Encroaching Root. But then Platpool can like randomly spawn with one of the cards where he can like resist getting knocked down. Like that. Come on. Light at the end of the tunnel. No, I blew it. Oh my gosh. Okay, the one in Necropolis wouldn't matter then. You know, it's funny, encouraging people to exploit content with this type of bug is just bad advice. I agree. That's why I said I think if you're gonna do it, you just go into Realm of Legends and test it on Winter Soldier, quote unquote, for the memes. I wouldn't use it to clear content for the first time. I think it's risky business. What's up, Fab? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well, dude. All right. I think I'm done with this now. Widow, I don't know. This streamer seems funny. You'll auto-like? My man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're totally out of the ticket thingies. I don't think there's any other way for me to get one. So that might be all she wrote as far as that quest. Thank heavens, because I know we were all probably going insane together. That being said, I don't... Let's see, is there any other way I can get shards for that? I mean, in EQ, but I'm not... Oh my gosh, I forgot to finish EQ on the alt. Yikes. Yeah, I can't get that out of my current rank. I require prestige. Well, I definitely don't have time to finish this tonight. Well, RIP. There's always next month, right? And we'll have higher prestige too. That being said, I wonder if we can get that tier 6 tech put together. Let's see. Do it for Yondu. I think this gives tier 6 class, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Back to the arena? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You don't think they're going to ban anyone before Banquet? I mean, that could be a reason they would ban someone, right? Like, they might just think any negative PR would just be, like, completely ignored because of all the hype that Banquet will generate. I don't think that would be the case, but that is definitely an argument you could make. Oh, ouch, stop. Surprised I didn't bring the pig. I was planning on auto-fighting it, and he's not the best auto-fight champ, and then I just decided to not do that. I should have, though. I did take him into Realm of Legends earlier today, though. just to get my like fix of 7-star Spider Ham. It was great. I enjoyed every second. I took him and Nefaria into Realm. And when you get those like 25 Porker Poppers after your special 3, it's a beautiful sight to behold, I tell you what. Absolutely beautiful. Oops, never mind. Hopefully the fix is like really easy on Purgatory. Can you imagine if you're a new player, you have no idea this champion is bugged? Oh, I forget he gets his like true strike thing. And then you get this like 3-star Purgatory, and then you find out the special 3 hits for like 1 billion. Shang-Chi destroys Sentinel. In what way? You can definitely cheese the challenge. Not gonna do it, but it's doable. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Kabama Rama Rama. Here, we'll swap out Jack for the pig. Mr. Ham. Jean is the best auto fighter. She is really good at it, yeah. That shield goes a long way, that is for sure. Yeah, I'm not going to use pig here, though, because I don't like Terax. A lot of people won't know it's a bug. Yeah, unless you're, like, connected to the community. Like, I wouldn't have known about this if you guys didn't tell me. And I'm, like, in Kabam's Discord, but I don't check it that much. That is, like, pretty insane, though. But you did have one of, like, MCOC's biggest content creators make a video on it, so Cat is kind of out of the bag. You saw it the hard way in Battlegrounds? Oh, rip, dude. Does it go for if she's, like, a defender, too? I would assume it works both ways. So Purgatory, if she can get the special 3, will just insta-kill you. I assume. Dude, Saga Incursions, that would have been absolutely mad. Throw a special for the people. Do it. CGR, do it. Yeah, you fool. I love Power's thing. It's such a fun way to fight. People exploiting this bug probably aren't big spenders, would have the content done anyway. They won't care, it's almost Banquet. I think that's probably the most likely outcome, Lee. But it doesn't hurt to be safe about things. I wonder if after this, I'll check and see if I have Purgatory. So I can show it to the people. You guys have already tested it, but... Gallon, you're looking like you really want to throw a special soon, bud. Do it. Idiot. Normal incursions would be fire, too. You'd have to be able to build to a special 3 without dying, though. Definitely doable. Ah, dude, I'm still short. Oh well. I also need to do this, lest I forget. Let's give him crit rating and see how that feels. The champion selector, so the login calendar for that will start on the 11th. So in 2 days, from what I understand. Yeah, I didn't mind the most recent Saga Incursion. It was pretty good. I got to use Mole Man pretty much the entire time, so I was having a good time. That's probably true, Lee. I think, though, like, I think some like skill levels of people in this game would shock you. Genuinely. Like there's people I see here and there that like genuinely just like don't know how to parry or like don't know how to dex. And like it's easy for me to look at that and think it's just super pedestrian because I've played this for so long. But like they are like, if you're just starting out and you've never played a fighting game, if you're like not a big mobile gamer, it can definitely be a learning curve. Asha, I would recommend looking on Discord, and then there's also a Reddit page that I don't remember what it's called, but if you go to the main Reddit for this game, you'll probably be able to get linked over to it. But those are probably the best places I've found to find alliances. You could give that a shot. You'll get the login calendar. It's like a special login calendar, so it'll be in-game. I'm pretty sure it's the 11th. But yeah, it's the Glorious Guardian Selector. I don't know if they've said what rewards will be on the way to the Selector, but I know if you log in every day, starting on the 11th, in a couple days, then you'll get the Selector. Mr. Toad. Let's go Yondu for you. You're still torn between Sentinel and Deadpool X-Force. I prefer of the two Sentinel myself. I feel like he does more, but I think if you're a big Battlegrounds player, Deadpool X-Force is probably a little better. So it kind of depends on where your priorities are, if you want my opinion. I don't think you can go wrong with either champion, though. I mean, they're both great, like, at offense. I will say, like, Sentinel is more of a dual threat kind of champion. He just isn't as fast as Deadpool X-Force, so there's definitely, like, some give and take there. Another way you can look at it is that the tech class is, like, pretty stacked. I mean, so is Mutant, but I don't know that it's, like, as consistently good. I don't know. It's definitely a toss-up. Which champion will I select? I will take Deadpool X-Force. I will take Deadpool. Him and Purgatory are the only ones I don't have from that batch, and I like him. Deadpool X-Force was the one champion I wanted from the Banquet box, and he's like one of the champs I didn't pull, unfortunately. Which I'm really worried is going to happen to my boy Scorpion this year, but we'll see what happens. Black Panther is a pretty cool champion, Nick. You just kind of want him awakened. He's still good without it, but he's better with it, from what I understand. And, yeah. People are locked in for... I mean, you can still join an alliance and get max benefits from Banquet, I think. Well, I don't actually know exactly how it works. You would want to wait to open crystals until you qualify for milestones. It's tricky. I hate that there has to be like a time frame for like joining an alliance and participating and getting rewards for Banquet, but there's just too many people that were cheating the system. They would just rotate a bunch of alt accounts in and out, and it would really mess up Banquet for a lot of different people. My favorite person with the $5 dono. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. My favorite person. Have been coming through clutch lately. I appreciate you. Let me add you as the current Big Dill. Oh my gosh, you are the last Big Dill too, so I don't even have to like re-add your name. This is great. But thank you very much. You would choose Medusa? Yeah, that's a really great choice if you don't have Medusa. You don't get the auto block without the awakening, but she's still really good without it. Are you sure it's tomorrow, Charles? It's either tomorrow or the 11th. I mean, you should be logging in starting tomorrow no matter what, though, with all the new stuff we're getting. If you get Scorp, your first rank 5 is locked. Samael, I think if we can even make the choice, it might be a rank 5 gem as like the first time we get access to rank 5s without like ranking high in Banquet. I can definitely see a world where that is the case. A billion is too obvious to play dumb. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I believe you. I just... Let me just see. I don't know if I even wrote it. Nah, dude, it's December 11th, I swear. It's gotta be the 11th. Unless they got it wrong on the live stream. Oh, it's tomorrow late in the day. That makes more sense, I guess. Because their calendar reset is super jank the way it works, huh? Happy affiliate anniversary? Hey, thank you. Yeah, apparently this is my affiliate anniversary on Twitch. I didn't really know until I started streaming today, but that's freaking hype, man. I wish the time they release new content was the time the calendar would update. It's so weird that they're two different times, and it throws me off. All right, cool. It says the 10th through the 17th. I don't know where I got the 11th then. It might have just been what we're talking about, that the time is weird, but... Oh, that is you. Nice. Have fun with your band. What drops? There'll be drops tomorrow, Sheep. For the event quest and the Coliseum release and all that fun stuff. Do I have access to a purgatory on my alt? I want to see this, man. I might switch over to my main account just so I can see it. I'm not seeing Purg. Dang it. Okay, I want to know. I want to know what it looks like. So I am going to move over real quick to my main account. If you could get Gladiator, the first rank 5, that'd be sick. Monthly EQ no longer at the start, being mid-month. It is weird. The calendar that Kabam uses to roll out things, as well as like when you log in to get things, you just did a trillion damage. That's crazy. Is it's super bizarre. Just really weird. We're gonna have to be patient, folks, just because this game takes forever to close for some reason. You get a your first rank 5 will be Jabari. Hopefully you can get skill. Hopefully, I hope it's not random. If they let us choose, okay, here's what they should do. Act 9 completion, you can get a rank 5 gem, and then also just like a generic, like you get the catalyst for rank 5, and then you get to just pick at least one rank 5. Having them both be RNG is kind of rude, I feel like. All right, let's see if Kabam will close the game. maybe I just log out there. And then log back in. Oh, kabam. I think we're going to run into the issue where it takes forever. Glorious. Oh, boy. Come on, just work for me. Bro, I am not in the game anymore. Kabam, you need to fix this. You please. It's kind of obnoxious. The game, like, MCOC still thinks you're in the game when you're not actually in the game. RNG when it comes to rank up gems, yeah. I mean, like, I can kind of get awakening gems. But dude, like, rank ups are so hard to come by. Let us just, like, choose who we want to rank up. I don't think that's, like, a big deal. Unless we're talking about me. I am, of course, a big deal. Okay. I think it's gonna load. Knock on wood. Send my PC your energy. Oh my gosh. How can I, like, make it not do this? There has to be a way. Because even if I bring up Task Manager and try to, like, manually close the game, it will, like, close, but then the game just gets, like, super confused. It still thinks, like, there's some sort of line of code running somewhere else that makes it not work. It's weird. You don't even have... What's up, Garvey? And Hot Dog Water. How are you, man? You don't have half the classes as a rank 4, so you hope it's not random? I think it probably will be. That's, like, the trend they've set when they introduce a new rank for 7 stars. That's how it's always been. There's always just, like, some random rank up gem of some kind. And then you just kind of have to hope and pray with all of your heart that you get the class that you want. Sorry for the hold up, by the way, guys. I'm trying to switch accounts, and you guys know how finicky the PC version of this game can be when you're trying to, like, switch out and stuff. So just be patient, and we'll be in really soon. Here, if you guys want brain rot entertainment, hold on. Where is it? Is it in here? No. Where is that? Oh, it's right here. There you go. Maybe. Oh, or it's not going to show? There you go. There's your there's your visual stimulation, so you're not just staring at a black screen. They give you some Fortnite parkour videos. Tell me this isn't the most hyped stream you've ever seen. Yeah, I can't believe you got a spider ham, Garvit. I'm using Kabam's launcher sheep. I should try Steam and see if maybe that closes down more effectively, because that might work better. Maybe I'll try that over the weekend. I'll run some, like, tests and stuff. Usually it's not that big of an issue because I'm not, like, generally hopping back and forth between accounts a lot. So I don't usually run into it. We might be in a spot where it's working now. It's loading kind of slower, though, so maybe not. Wait. Hey, there we are. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take away your guys' distraction. Here I go. I better have some form of purgatory on my main account. I want to see this. Realm of Legends. I know I don't have her as a 7-star, so let's just filter those out. Now we have to play... Dude, we need a search bar. That would be so S tier. Oh my gosh. There's Morning Star. Purgatory right there. Not even like ranked up at all. Let's check it out. Again, this is for science purposes only. If you can, don't exploit this and don't use it to clear content that you haven't previously cleared. Okay? Your Fortnite, I'm sorry, Asha. I love that that's there, though. That's actually a really fun mode in Fortnite. I know there's a lot of... Fortnite can be polarizing to some. But you know what? No shame. Fortnite is fun. I'll say it. No! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, we're chilling. He heard me. I don't even know how Purgatory works. Okay, let's see this. We'll watch the entire animation too. Oh my gosh! It's the first hit too, dude. He just gets deleted. Oh my gosh. Dude. What have you done? Kabam. Also, that victory screen is sick, yo. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Oh my god. Oh. Charles, by the way, be on the lookout for your top 12 moments of MCOC this year. Are you making like a video or something? That sounds cool, Charles. Nick, I'll take your 7-star ham off your hands. That's insanity. Dude, I want to see that again. Poor Winter Soldier, dude. Poor Winter Soldier. Oh my gosh, what the world? I wonder if there's any other champ that's bugged in the same way and they just like haven't been discovered yet. This is actually incredible. Oh, you're just typing out a list. Got it. Hopefully pulling Spider-Ham on the alt is there. Unless you're talking about, like, your top 12 moments for your account. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And bang, he's dead. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy mackerel, dude. I'm not even getting into the billions, but I don't think this 6-star is ranked at all. That's so wild, dude. Oh my gosh, hold on. Is there a 2-star Purgatory? There has to be, right? There's not? Dang it. Maybe there is, and I just don't have her. That would be peak. Dang it. Alright, well, what about a 3-star, I guess? There's definitely a 3-star Purgatory. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Does she have any synergies that'll help her start with power? I don't know what that does, but sure. But sure. And then we'll bring in... we don't even really need the 4-star, huh? But just to be safe, let's bring in Odin and Heimdall because we're using a 3-star. Itching to exploit it, but you definitely would get banned. I wouldn't say definitely, but it's better safe than sorry. I would recommend against exploiting it. Unless you're just testing it for the lulz against Winter Soldier. Just the moments for your account? Hey, that'll be really cool, though. Hulkbuster is definitely on there, that's for sure. You have a 2-star Purgatory? Lee, can you do a quick run and see, like, how much damage you can get the Special 3 to do? That would be, like, really awesome. Anyone with a 2-star Purgatory, if you could do that. I just want to know how much damage it is. Okay, here we go. I still expect an insta-kill. Yep, there it is. Oh my gosh. This is not real life. How much damage? So that's a good bit less than the 6-star. That's only like 520 mil. Whereas the 6-star was doing like almost double that. So the 2-star, if I had to guess, is maybe like 300k to 250k. That Special 3 is lethal, yeah, dude. He would have gotten reported. He probably would have if for people that didn't know about the bug. I guess I did have class advantage Wolverine. I just wanted to try the other champs. Wow. Holy moly. What about the 7-star? I don't have the 7-star, but people have been reporting some crazy numbers. I've seen like 15 billion. I don't know if that's boosted or unboosted or what, but oh my gosh, that is gross. Like that needs to not be in the game stat. They really need to fix that. That is like that is game breaking to the millionth degree. That is so bad. Can you imagine if Purgatory, by the way, had the same ability as Bishop, where she could start the match with like 3 bars of power, like as much as she finished? I want to read, like, maybe I want to see if we can maybe like decipher why that happens. So, how does her Special 3 exactly work on the wording? Gain a non-stacking power gain buff. Okay, that's irrelevant. Rampage, or if the opponent's soul is captured, this attack ignores armor and deals additional damage equal to 4% of the opponent's max health. The additional damage cannot be increased. Okay, this is what happened. This is my educated guess. The way this will work for Colosseum is because the champions have a like infinite health pool in a way, because they have multiple life bars. My guess is somehow in trying to code the health bars for Colosseum, it somehow got applied to Purgatory's kit incorrectly to where that works for everything, and it doesn't work like at all like it's supposed to. That's the only explanation that I can see, other than somebody's last day at work and they just love Purgatory. So I'm thinking maybe Colosseum, maybe it's not technically infinite, but it like effectively is. Like, I think the health pool is probably so astronomically high, and the way the game looks at it is like that gigantic health pool and not necessarily multiple life bars, if you know what I'm saying. Because like sometimes like things will do that. They won't be like coded to be infinite. They're just basically infinite, kind of like Minecraft. Like there is an end to Minecraft. Technically, it's just like so absurd we'll never get there. So like I think this is basically the same way with the Colosseum health bars. And then somehow they crossed streams and like made the interaction with Purgatory Special 3 into Coliseum not only function incorrectly, but they brought the way it worked into other fights. That's what I bet happened. Probably fair guy, Caleb. Oh, I wouldn't risk it. I don't know that you would or wouldn't. Oh, gotcha, Charles. Now it was a good year for your account, man. 7-star did Ordeal Doom with 15 billion damage. Oh, dude, so you could do Ordeal with Purgatory. Yikes. You are 100% correct in my inexperienced coding knowledge. Thank you. It's kind of like, you know what's funny? The timers on iPhones and stuff, like the little scroll dial. I mean, there was a big thing that came out a while ago that's not actually infinite. It doesn't just infinitely scroll. There is an end. 2-star Purgatory does 525,000 damage. The block damage hurts. Well, I'm glad you got there. Yeah, Walrus, that's what I was going for. So that's to me, and like I don't know much about coding games, but generally when a game is old like this and you add new content to it, it has a nasty habit of interacting with really old code. Purgatory's been in the game for quite a while, and it's usually referred to as spaghetti code. You may have heard that term thrown around in regards to other games like Dead by Daylight, for instance. Just games that are coded poorly to begin with, and then every code built on top is just suffering from the technical debt that the previous code has made. And I think the tools that made this game are old and outdated, most likely. And in adding Coliseum and trying to make champions' abilities function properly with multiple health bars, aka what I think is probably just a really high health pool, I think it just broke stuff. And that's how Purgatory is here now. That's my best guess. But I mean, Purgatory's Special 3 has been gross for a long time, to be honest. She was like the GOAT for raids. Which is wild, dude. Because it was like a few Special 3s and you hit damage cap. Giant Walrus with the 5 smackaroos. Ghostbusters reference, Big W. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Here, let me make you a co-big deal with my favorite person. That is going to be a really long big deal line. Oh my gosh. Okay, slash Giant Walrus. Okay, and then that basically fits. We'll go with that. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the stream. Okay. Is there anyone else who could potentially be busted? I wonder if Guillotine 2099 Special 3, because that can be like percent based, but I don't think it would be. I don't think it would interact in that way. Okay, here's what I want to do for the rest of the stream because we have like 25 minutes. I have yet to use X23. And the clips I have seen look really fun, and I want to use X23, okay? We could do solo raids, but no. No, we're gonna play around and like see if X23 is a champion that I'm gonna want from Banquet. Unfortunately, she is not rank 5. I guess I could take her up, but I don't want to in case I get her as a 7-star. That feels like a waste of resources in a way. Alright, best relic though. Let's just give her the Sinister relic. I think I saw somewhere that was good. We'll just go with that. Did they change her synergies too? Yeah, let's fully Deck her out. Holy synergies, bro. What? And then poor Human Torch. Look at how this works, okay? You have all these bonuses. Gain the bonuses of all present synergy champions if Human Torch is knocked out. That's so messed up, dude. You just need to kill Human Torch. What did he do? Dude is innocent. What the heck? Okay, I guess. Oh my gosh. Poor guy. Well, we'll throw in Gambit. We'll throw in Big Daddy APOC. We'll make her a horseman. Eventually. Maybe not the first fight. Okay. Let's just go straight up. Just X23. The update will be out tomorrow, Fareed. In probably 12, let's see. Like 15 hours or so? Right? Yeah, like 15, 16 hours, somewhere in there. Wolverine relic, okay. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know how to use her kit, which I won't be pretending because I actually don't. I just know she does like a bunch of stabbies and there's a long stun in there somewhere. Okay, there's that pursuit. Does a heavy do anything? No, it didn't seem that way. Okay, let me see. What is Frenzy? Increases crit rating. Upon reaching 100, she can perform an eviscerating stun. So I think that's like the long stun, no? How do I like get that stun? Is that a special maybe? Let's see the special 3. It's like the movie? Oh, gotcha. Okay, I think that's the same. I don't actually know what her special 3 was prior. Now he's marked. I think that's only against skill champions, though. Okay, I think I need to throw, like, a not special 3. Ouch. Ouch. I keep getting to the special 3 when I don't want to be here. I want to throw the special 2. Okay, the special 3 eats all of your charges. Yeah, I think we're gonna have another run at this. Oh, that's okay. I understand. What if I throw the special 3 just like without the stun? Basically nothing. Just gives her a vicious. I mean, she's like a crit machine, though, that's for sure. Okay, we'll try and, like, actually play properly against Captain Marvel here, I think. We'll do the stabby tech. So, special 2, and then light ending combo is what Abyss is saying. And then, like, insta-spam light. Okay. And you kind of need them to cooperate to, like, save your charges. Man, I'm not quite there. Okay. I still don't think I'm playing it right. There's no shot. It's probably because I didn't quite have 100 charges there on the special too, but like, is that my fault? I mean, I was like, just playing normal. Maybe I need to throw a special one more. Okay, now this'll be huge. Okay, that's actually really satisfying. That's actually really cool. That's actually pretty cool. Dude, that feels really fun to just be like rooted in place. Stabby, 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 stabby. I like that a lot. That really makes my I like that. Okay, it's just the lightning combo. Okay, thank you, Caveman. Dexing specials is important too. Okay. Alright, let's get her to be a horseman real quick. I could quit out and then just revive Apocalypse, but I refuse. We don't play like that here. Dude, APOC would have KO'd by now if he was a 7-star. Ooh, a power lock would be really good. That's a good idea for a synergy, Lee. I mean, there's the mastery, I think, that like will give less power to stunned opponents, but I don't think that would be enough. Regen, you need to get a bleed on you or get hit, knock them down and not do anything for a minute, or a minute, 1.4 seconds. Doesn't seem like a super strong regen. So that's why you want the Sinister Relic then, because you're getting a non-damaging bleed on you. So I would imagine that is like the thought process on that one. Methinks. Make sure that you finish them off. I guess that is true. Like, Realm of Legends is kind of a different thing. You don't have to worry about the special 3. What does the special 1 do? Literally nothing. Oh, it pauses your bleed. Okay. I mean, that's not like the worst thing ever. It's not a bad thing to do, honestly. While you're trying to build up your stacks of whatever it's called. Let me turn on my turbo on my controller. I mean, that's not too bad. I'm not running, like, deep wounds, though. And then you could special 1 after you do the stabby stabby to pause everything. It doesn't feel like those bleeds really hit very hard, though. A lot of your damage just comes from, like, the fun stabby time. Not like that's a bad thing. How high do those charges go? Also, if you throw a medium in there on accident, you're cooked. Okay. I want to actually, like, read her kit really quick. See what other stuff I may be overlooking. Alright, starting off her Sig. While skill opponent is suffering from 5 or more bleed or rupture. That's right, she inflicts rupture if they're bleed immune, I believe. Activating a special attack that inflicts marked. When she's inflicted with a bleed, she... Oh, it's not even a guaranteed regen when she gets inflicted with bleed. Increasing your vicious potency. You really want her awakened then, I think. You can stack up to 999 charges. Oh. That would make a big difference then. If you really want to guarantee the KO. Oh, you can't change her regen rate. Interesting. So RIP Nefaria. Oh my gosh. And she reduces duration of poison. That's pretty big. Against skill, her parry mastery inflicts a stun passive. Again, we see that. That's a very common thing for mutants nowadays. Or, yeah. For each rank invested in the Petrify mastery, this stun passive reduces opponent regen and combat power rate by 10%. So that's the mastery I was talking about, Petrify. When they're stunned, they'll get like less defensive ability, accuracy, and power. So I guess if you really like this champion, you're going to want to have that maxed out. Guess she is great for the new mode. Yeah, I guess she would be if you can stun them for that long and just spam light attacks. Performing an intercept or punishing special attacks gives her a pursuit passive for 4 seconds or 8 seconds against skill champions. That's not too bad. That's kind of a short intercept or like a pursuit, but you can probably get in a pretty good rhythm for most fights of just like punishing the special attack and then intercepting once in a while to keep that up. Oh, and she pauses it during her special attacks. That's cool. Wolverine Relic grants critical rating while she has a regen effect active. Her passive stun benefits from Petrify, just like normal stun. Oh, yeah. I like passive stun. I'm a big fan of that. When Laura is struck, she has a 15% chance to gain a regen. Max at 2. As a defender, these heal 3% of missing health instead. So they heal 3% over 16 seconds. That's not too bad to deal with. After knocking down her opponent, she stands still for 1.4 seconds. If she does not perform an action before this ends, she consumes 20 frenzy to gain a personal regeneration passive. I don't mind that. It's kind of nice being able to like turn it on and off, I guess. But I also just kind of like how Wolverine had it and how she used to have it, where they would just kind of proc and you didn't need to worry about it. This is cool, I guess. Striking the opponent grants 2 frenzy. Oh, but if you have pursuit active, you get 4 frenzy. So you're going to want to be intercepting and punishing specials. I did not realize that. And then you guys are right. Dodging a special attack hit grants 4 frenzy. That's really good. Cannot fall off during special attacks while hitting the opponent's block or while her striker is active. I like that line about the striker in there. Gain crit rating based on frenzy, maxing at 100 frenzy. You're probably critting like almost every hit. High Evolutionary is also bugged, but it's his synergy. Oh no. What's bugged about it, Jack? Oh boy. Laura's critical hits lacerate her opponents, bleed, all personal damaging effects scale with base attack only, but are affected by class relationships. If a non-tech opponent is immune to one of these bleeds, you inflict rupture, but it's reduced potency. So you really I mean, that's kind of like if you have to use her. I don't think you would want to use her in a situation where you want to inflict rupture, it seems like. For every 10 frenzy above 100, it increases the stun by 0.2 seconds. Interesting. And then you're just instant bleeding when you're doing the frenzy attacks. Special 1 pauses pretty much everything. Special 2 gives you a vicious passive for 10 seconds. So you want to throw that. Special 3 will give you cruelty, but that's not super worth it. I mean, you could, in like a really long fight, I guess, build up a ton of frenzy, then throw a special 3. You get like big cruelties. I don't know how worth it that would be, though. Not too bad. You took out Winter Soldier in a minute? Yeah, I was seeing some people take him down pretty quick. I think I'm just not really playing her like I'm supposed to. Wait, like High Evolutionary's combo detonation doesn't work at all, Jack? Dude, we need a OG Wolverine buff next. It's cool that the special 1 can like pause. I wish it was longer though. Because like fights like this, like RIP the bleed, I guess, and there's not much you can do about it. Dang it. I keep accidentally mediuming. Oh, I hate it. Oh, well. Kabam would nerf the regen? Oh, for sure. It would not be as strong as it currently is. No, his regen can be a little bit insane. Kabam does hate champs with regen. That being said, they've made some pretty sustainable champions lately. With, like, Count Nefaria, for one. Although, he's kind of a victim of, like, the fight he's doing. Okay, don't touch the medium. There we go. It's so goofy. You're just like... He's just like punching over and over again. Godslayer, so we're gonna get both. So tomorrow we'll be able to get drops. And then the calendar, I think it'll either begin tomorrow or the day after. So there's a login calendar to get the Glorious Guardians stuff. And then Twitch drops will be to work towards like the reworked Thor Ragnarok for next year. And then it's also, I guess, to like just celebrate the new EQ and stuff tomorrow and Coliseum dropping. You're not watching 12 hours of Twitch again? Yeah, I don't know if they said how long the Twitch drop campaign would run. I don't know that it will be 12 hours. But make sure, because like I said, make sure you guys are following over on Twitch. Because I am multi-streaming, so you'll be able to still watch the stream and farm drops up over there. I think you want to honestly finish that with a special one. If you guys want to know where my Twitch is too, it is in the video description. So you don't have to go looking for it or anything. There is a link down there. I don't mind X23. I think she could be really interesting at like a rank 4 7-star. The damage is like okay. She seems like she has like a fair amount of utility. I don't know that I've like seen enough to make me want X23 over like Nimrod or something like that though. Might be 5 hours. Yeah, it could be 1 hour, it could be 10, who knows. Hey, have a good one, Caveman. Thanks for dropping by, man. Also, what's up, Cosmic? How are you, man? I have not encountered a Punisher yet. This X23 seems to have really been made with skill champions in mind, though. Just with all the passive stuff. Kind of feels Negasonic, Teenage Warhead-esque in a way. You been busy with schoolwork lately? Hey, no worries. No worries, dude. Focus on what's important. Yeah, not too bad, but I don't... Man, I don't know that this is like... That I'm like super hyped about it. She's fun. She's like that is a fun champion to play. Let's see how the damage is with Rupture, actually, real quick. But I don't know that, like... She's the Unga Bunga big damage champion that I enjoy. You're following my Twitch? Hey, thank you, Charles. Thanks anyone, by the way, who has followed over on Twitch. Like I said, if I stream anything other than MCOC, it will likely be on Twitch, so it's worth following me over there. Also, oh, is it? It's not against tag champions, huh? It's just against skill, I think. Is it just against skill? I don't know, dude. RIP, though. Well, let's see how long we can get the stun to last, then. Since we can't bleed him anyways. She's still basically critting every single hit, though. She's gonna be unbelievable for crit me with your best shot. Well, okay, maybe not unbelievable, but she'll be really good for that. Okay, this will stack up to 999, but I don't want to wait that long. Oh, I'm an idiot. Special 3 gives me cruelties or whatever. Oh, I needed to not do that. RIP, all the work to get... Oh, no, I'm so stupid. Oh, well. That's all right. That's how you know it's almost time for the stream to end. When I start making critical errors like that. I will take you down, Vision. You will not best me. Okay, we're gonna trap him soon. Yeah, why not? Let's just go. Yeah, that does virtually nothing if you don't have Bleed or Rupture. We got some big crit on that special too, though. Alright, overall very fun. But I don't know if it's my cup of tea or not. I might use those. I'll save them. Those will all be expired, though. What? Why didn't it sell those? Sell. There we go. That was weird. Oh my gosh, I have a tier 6 Mystic in the stash. Guess I better use that. Yeah, Bleed Immune Champ that's not tech, yeah. Okay, that being said, thank you so much for the stream today, guys. Thank you, everybody, both on Twitch and on YouTube that tuned in. I appreciate you guys all very much. Again, tomorrow the plan is Necropolis. The plan is Necropolis. That being said, I have not quite yet decided if I want to start an hour earlier or just slam a bunch of energy drinks and make it a very long stream. So if you're not in my Discord or following me on Twitter, check the link in the video description. Make sure that you are. If anything about my schedule ever changes, that is where I will let you guys know about it, okay? So outside of that, guys, thank you for the insane support today over on YouTube. I appreciate you. Everybody, if you dropped a like on the video, thank you very much. Go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five, you guys, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Good luck on any crystals you may open in the meantime. Shout out to the Big Dills, my favorite person, again, and Giant Walrus. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel. Best chat on YouTube. I always say it. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right.